Well, I mean, by all accounts, this should be going. I don't honestly know though. So my channel, my voice cracked. Am I live? Live. That's helpful. Thank you. Oh, there it is. Says I'm there. Well, that's official. It's official, guys. I'm gonna quickly grab this link so that I can just like put this in my progress and announcements thing to be like, streaming. Anyway, so yeah, this is stream for Gadir 2. First actual stream in a while. Let me fix my mic there. What are you reloading? I haven't done anything. Yeah, whatever. So, right here you've got my basic test project here. I've been working on. Oh no. Okay. I've been working on this for about 2 days, 3 days ish. This is going to be the third day. I've confined my box placement here to this 5x5, or I think it's, yeah, 5x5 area. Right, and I can put these down. That's all very sick and cool and whatever. But you're like, oh, that's kind of boring. Why would you spend a long time doing that? Like, why would you spend 2 to 3 days making this? Well, that's because of some Barry. That's because of some very specific stuff I wanted to add to this. Specifically, uh, I've just increased the size that I can place this in. But first of all, there's a barrier over this. That's not too hard. This was the thing that caused it to take a long time. The fact that I needed to have it so that, it actually like does this correctly. I can set it to any arbitrary size. I can make a 10x3 if I want. It's still gonna be bound to the correct. It's still gonna place it, whatever. And this is all like accurately detecting this. I was about to cry if it didn't because I spent a while making this, right? Not all of this is that code. Most of the code, the code specifically for the grid placement, and that is this. This is the code for the grid placement. There's some extra extraneous code in here. Like, this is where the deck of cards. This is just the behind the scenes stuff for handling how the deck functions and how you draw cards. But it doesn't actually it doesn't actually display the cards. You can't play them or whatever. There, I have I'll get to why I haven't made a whole lot in a second. Now, you may have noticed in the bottom right corner, it says stream goals. And then I said create hand system for cards and allow for card playing when clicked. I've got no clue how that actually appears on stream. I mean, I kind of do. I've got this, but I don't know like the pixel quality, so I'm not sure how legible that actually is. However, that is what I plan to be doing. So today I want to see if I can, create some cards, like that you have it like you have, and then you draw them from a deck, and it's very chill and sick like that. And also to see if I can play them and do some other stuff. Very very easy thing I can do right now if I go to where's the input for space? Here we go. This is my debug testing stuff here. But what I can do is I can do game what it's input manager dot game keys close menu. Maybe it's just close. What do I keep it as? Oh yeah, this is a part of aux tools. Don't look too much into it. I'm looking for the close menu. I was right. And then instead of, you know what? That's on me. That's on me. I'm gonna keep this and then undo this because temporarily I still do need the debug stuff, but I'll just also throw this in here. I know this is amazing code. Top tier. I can just do placer state equals false. There we go. This is, you see, now you can press escape and it cancels the placing of things. You see, this is coding right here. This is, yep. I just press space, now I've got this green box, press escape, it's gone, or I can click and actually place it. and then it turns red if you go over something that you can't put it on. It's amazing. Yeah, and then like this background here, which is you might notice, wait, well, how is it cutting off boxes? Shouldn't it just be like an array? That's because this thing is actually a texture. Let me make this actually centered because it's gonna annoy me. I've created this very simple shader here, which just tiles this texture for me, so I don't have to tile it. And also because I don't like how Unity normally does the tiling, if I shift this around, I'm actually moving the image. Uh, you can't see that, but I'm moving it around, but the tiles aren't. That's why I like it. Because it knows where things should be. Anyway, yeah, there's some stuff in here. A lot of the code in here is kind of base stuff from my tools package, which is like aux tools. You know, I don't talk about it that often, but I do have a bunch of stuff in here. I make shit. It's fun. Very I don't actually know where I'm going with this line of thinking. However, I can tell you one thing, and that is this is the default aux tools multiplayer scene, which means one thing, which means if I click host match, this is not only in the wrong spot, but I can actually move around as a white square. This is me moving this around with WASD right now. And that's just because this is part of the default thing that I use for testing multiplayer shit. So yeah, I probably need to remove that since there's no reason to have it. So if I go to the prefabs multiplayer, I can just kind of delete that component and this component and this component. I want to keep that one. I can delete this component and this component, and there you go. And now, when you click host, nothing's there anymore. Wow. It's almost like I just deleted all of that. Yeah, so that's game dev. Let me just quickly create a change set real quick that's very different than all my other ones here. Oh no, you can see when I've made these change sets. So I officially created the project 4 days ago, but I didn't start making it until this one, because this one was just setting up aux tools. This one is the first one where I actually did something, because this is when I created the gamer script. So it's been going for 3 days. This is the third day. Yeah, so fun project. Fun project. I think that's basically all of the ground level stuff you need to know. Oh, also, if I'm in like a thing here and then randomly a 0 appears like this, that's because my mute key is bound to numpad 0, so yeah. Like that. Mostly because, like, I don't know, if I need to, like, blow my nose or something, I don't want to be blowing my nose into the fucking microphone. So yeah, that's fun. I think that's essentially covered everything. I could go about, like, go into detail about what this abomination of code is, but I don't feel like it, to be honest. I don't feel like it. So I'm gonna get into it. First thing I'm thinking of doing is making the cards that spawn in. So I'm gonna create a dev keybind which is just going to spawn in a card. I'll do that in a second. Where do I keep cards? That's deck loading, checking is valid card. Okay, so I just need to display. So this already has two empty game objects for the construct and display. I did that preemptively because I already knew that was gonna go. But public vector, if I can spell vector3 target position, that works. Um, I'm just gonna say equals new vector3 0 0 0. I could probably do just vector 3.0, but who cares? And then if I say if it's not null, the target pause isn't null, then it passes it along. This is just a quality of life thing that I have, which lets me duplicate cards, or duplicates the reference to a card, but it's very cool like that. So, what do I first think I need to do? Well, when you start, I have this debug load deck thing here. So what I can do is I need to create something that holds your hand, your current hand that you have. Should that be in the deck or should that be I think that should be in the deck. So public list so this will be of cards hand equals new list card. Yeah, okay. So currently that's just going to be an empty list, and then I can create a new function which is clear hand. I can spell clear hand, guys. You know I know how to spell clear hand. Hand.clear. This is very useful, by the way. This is just in case I want to add other code for that later. So yeah, now I can clear the hand if I need to. And then draw card. It just grabs a card. Yep. Alright, let's see. So if I just go in the thing, that's talking about something else. This is also debug, so I'm just gonna temporarily get rid of that. So, let's just do a basic for loop. Thank you, Visual Studio, for auto putting that in, but I'm just gonna do like draw 5 cards. So I can do X because that's a reference to the deck, and then I can do dot hand dot add X dot draw card. So that should draw 5 cards and add them to the hand. I don't exactly have a way of seeing this. If I want, though, I can, like, debug.log x dot hand I dot card type. That'll let me see what it added, right? So the console should display like just like some random numbers. Yeah, and one of these should be 2, correct? Yeah. All right, banana. So that's working. The cards are now in her hand, although there is no display for this. So that's the next part, is making the display. And how do I do that? We don't talk about how this is in the fixed update, but it only activates if you're actually placing something, so it's not entirely shitcode. Best that I can think of is it goes through the thing, position for each. Well, the main reason I wanted to have the cards store their target position is so that when you draw the card, it can just loop through the hand, find the card, and then make its display go to the target position. Or towards it, at least. I could probably use lerp. Anyway, or not like entirely lerping it, but like you'll see. Where would be the best place to essentially figure out the position, or I need to find a way to assign the target positions. So it would go for each card in x.hand. Also, I'm going to want to create an I, which is x.hand.count, so that I know how many cards in total are in the hand. Now what I can do is I can just be like card.target pause equals new vector 3. I should probably make this a public float, but who cares for now. Dist equals 0. I should not call it dist. I should call it space. You'll see why, maybe. I have a distance function that I've named dist with a capital D and over here somewhere. So we're not gonna name it dist for now. Maybe later. So I think if we want to have like a space of like 3 between each card, my voice cracked, I can do space over 2. No. I times space over 2 plus, I think I need to put these, I don't think this needs to be, but I think this does. So it's I times space. I'm just gonna make this a float so that I don't get any fucky wucky math there. And then I'm gonna add space. Right, so that should center it to 0, and then I can just say 0, 0. Now, the slight trickier part, I gotta create the card object, so I can grow. So here's what I am really questioning: is do I make it like a UI element, or do I make it like a 2D object? The difference being the UI elements act in the canvas, which I feel like would be better, but I also don't know. Oh, what to do? I think I'm gonna go with 2D. No, wait. I'm just gonna go with. This is actually a tough decision. I'll go with 2D object for now. My voice is having a fun time, you can tell. I'm gonna go with 2D object for now. I think this will just. If I need to change it, I can. The card size will be like. Who cares? It doesn't matter what the size is. This is a debug size. Let's go like 4 by 5, 6. 4 by 6. That doesn't matter. So I've got this card object, and that's a card. We should probably go to the scripts, spawn data, and then prefabs, make it a prefab, and the network manager, and where's random functions? Somewhere in here, renders. And then I just make this a new thing that it can do, so it can spawn in the square, which I'm gonna rename to card so that I remember what it is. And then in gamer, g equals this will be relevant in a second why I'm moving that out of there. So g equals random functions dot instance dot spawn object. This should not be a networked object, so it'll just be a one because it's index 1. Doesn't matter what the parent is. I don't really care. I think transform dot position and transform dot rotation is fine. No data, no string data at least, and oh wait, no, it's false. Okay, I remember my own functions. Don't ask why that's there. So then I can go g dot spawn get component spawn data dot card equals p, and then I can go p dot so that's referencing the card, and then also the card can reference g. P dot, so it's display equals g. So now they know each other. They've got references to each other. They can fuck each other's kids, if you know what I mean. That's a really great analogy, I think. So I can go over to this is going to be a top tier code right here, but I can paste. I can paste this again, except this time it's looping through every card in the hand. Wait, can I simplify this to be 1? I think I can actually. So card dot display dot transform dot position equals can you lerp two vectors? Lerp two vector threes in Unity. I honestly don't know. Vector 3 dot lerp. So you actually can. That's useful. Thanks, but take a look at this. Wait. Undo that. So it should go from A to B based on the percentage of C, if I am correct. So from A, which is card.display.transform.position, to B, which is the target position, with like a percent of like 0.1, so 10%. And then what I can do, this doesn't use I, right? Yeah, no, that's so I can actually simplify this to I can pull this out to a function called public void add card to hand. This way I can then see what happens if I spawn in more. Now, I suspect there's going to be an object reference not set to an instance of an object. However, I could also be wrong. I could have just coded this all right on the first attempt. Well, there are 5 cards, but they're not getting updated position. Oh, duh. What? Oh, because X already exists. That's how you know I'm good at naming variables. Anyway. Yeah, the issue there was that all of the cards were going to the same position. Like all of their target positions were the same, and it wasn't going through them like it was supposed to. Ah, okay. Ha huh? Why? What's going on here? You know, sometimes my brain is just really massive. I've got a Discord message from a friend. But yeah, sometimes my brain is just giga. Uh-huh. Let me guess, it's not going to be centered because I don't know. Should it be 1 plus? Ah, like, do I increment it before, or am I just, like, tripping? I've got no clue. There's genuinely a possibility of either, so. Well, now it's not centered again. That's fun. That's real fun. First of all, I'm gonna increase the spot, like, the space distance to 5. Uh, so there should be a gap between them now. Unless I'm clinically insane. Yeah, now there's a clear gap between the cards. So why is it over here and not there? Wait, can I just like minus space divided by 2? Wait, no, I know. If I'm minusing 1, then I can actually subtract 1 from this one. That should center it. I think. I'm too good. I'm too good. So now you've got cards, and they go to the thing, and then if I press W, yeah, it spawns a new cards in the center, and it looks cursed as hell. So I also don't want them to be drawn from that side. So I'm going to go this way, actually, which that's just flipping the side of which they get drawn on. And then I'm going to say when they spawn in, new vector 3, 0, 0, 0, but then I can go like -10. -10 is probably a bit much, but who cares, right? Because look at this. Because now you've got your cards, and then boom, boom. Oh yeah, you can get a few cards in your hand. Yeah, so now you can draw cards. That's pretty sick. That's pretty sick. And if they had a display on them, they would. I could make it so they show their index or their number. That's cool. I like that. Hmm. Next, big toughie. Getting when the mouse is like getting when you're gonna click it, you know? How do I detect when you're going to do it? Hmm? What I could do is have like I could just get like the distance that your mouse is from the position. I genuinely can't remember like just like anything. My brain is blanking. I can't remember if there's a way to easily get if your mouse is hovering over the object. I think there is like eye on mouse hover or something like that, but I it I don't know how to describe it. Let's see what I can do. So I'm gonna grab one of my functions, which is in random functions over here. Let's see if I can find it. We don't talk about all this stuff like num to read, get Unix time, dist. Here we go. This is the function I was talking about. The famous guy. Hey, look, mom, I'm famous. So I can just like slap that in over here. Now I have a dist function that I can use. I mean, I could have referenced it in random functions, but I think this is just faster. So what I can do here is what I was gonna do is offset their target position. I might have to have that in a separate thing. Like it loops through them, gets their target position, you know, whatever, whatever. What I want to do though is I can get their size, their height, which is 6. I'm thinking this through. I'm thinking this through a lot. So I think I might have to actually do like on mouse hover. So like, is there an on mouse hover in Unity? I don't remember this. Let's see. Mono behavior on mouse hover. It's part of mono behavior. Doesn't it? Does it activate every frame if I remember that? It'd be a coroutine. Simply use the yield statement. Oh, you can make it a coroutine? Nice. Mm-hmm. 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 It's called over the collider. These don't have a collider. Do I need to give them a collider? I mean, I can easily just add component box collider 2D if I need it. They shouldn't need it, but you never know. You never know. So I think I need to write some card code. So I think I'm gonna go make a new class. Create card code. Actually, there's already a card thing for the data. So this is more like card display. Mama went. Private spawn data. Spawn data equals Get component spawn data. Okay, that's just referencing. So I can grab the card by just getting spawn data.card. Now this is the card data, and I can get all the stuff I need from that. What's funny is I can reference display, which is equivalent to writing just this. This is I mean, this is gonna throw an error because this is a Boolean statement. It's not doing anything, but this would return true, which I think is funny. I have multiple ways of referencing the same object. So what I wanted to do is I wanted to create an on mouse down? No. Maybe. Well, I'm going to say on mouse over if input manager dot is key game key input oh my god, input manager dot game keys. Oh, you know, I just realized I haven't actually had my stream pulled up, so I haven't actually been seeing any chat. That's fun. That's an L for me. Wait, can't I like pull out chat? PP. Well, I don't know if that's like all of chat or if that's just recent. I've got no clue. I've not really been paying attention that much. I've just been kind of going at it. Let's see. Wait, this is the wrong. This is the right account. It just wasn't showing it. So if I go to my channel, I'm not. I bet literally 0 people are watching this because like who the hell one's watching. That's terrifying. I think that is a terrifying statement. Anyway, I'll actually be seeing chat now, maybe. Can I not close this? Whatever. Doesn't matter. Back to coding, maybe. So, I think it's just shoot. For left click, which I have it bound to. And then I can go... So if you're hovering over the object and you've clicked... I want to see if this works. This is something that's untested for me. So, does that work? We're about to find out. If so, I can then remove my, or I can temporarily I can disable my game, like my dev keybind for spacebar, and I can just make it so when you click a card, it tries to place it. Oh, well, uh-huh. You know, it would help if I gave the thing the script. So if I go to card, and then I go to scripts, and I give it this, you know, that would probably help. Also, Unity's doing this thing. It's been doing it for a while where it just adds 2 every time. I'm not sure. Yeah, and that works. Oh yeah, it's doing it every frame because that... So can I do ISKI down? This should mean it's just when you're pressing it. Also, ISKI down is like a custom thing that I wrote, but yeah. Does it once, twice, I'm gonna click 3 times. Yeah, 5. So, this is working. So what I can then do is I can go gamer... Wait. I knew it. I didn't make it a thing. Hold on. Uh-huh. Me on my way. My way. With a capital G. There's not another awake function, right? Well, we're gonna find out if it throws an error. Now I can go gamer.instance. Instance dot. Wait, do I have a placer? Yeah, wait, I do. No, shit. That's, hmm. No, 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 not related to this. I just was gonna, Don't mind me. Don't mind me. It was unrelated. So what did I call it? Start placer? So then I can do spawn data dot card. So this is the card. Also, gamer dot instance dot that's placer state. So what I just added here is making sure you can't try and play the card while something is already being played. So now what I should be able to do is click on this. Okay. Oh, I see what's going on. I see what's going in here. Okay. This is part of some debug code that I had written a while ago, where when you place it, it destroys the thing. Now what's going on, I think, is that when it does that, it's then checking in the same frame, thinking that you placed it. Now what this should also do, mind you, is it should go to x.hand. Wait, no, this is the hand. Hand. I'm a fucking idiot. Okay. Because I called the hand X and I've used X somewhere else, it's overwriting this variable with other things and it hasn't caused an issue to dick. Now start throwing the errors so I can replace X with dick. It's just me being bad. I'm aware. There's more errors. It's just because it's X in. There we go. Oh, there's another one. I think that's it. So then I can go dick.hand specifically dot remove at specifically do I have a reference to the card? I feel like I should. SP con is the construct. Placer card. Right? Deletes the display and removes it from the thing. What this should mean is that it instantly plays the card whenever I click, but that's a separate issue entirely. Yeah. Too good. I'm too good. So next course of business is to make sure it doesn't it doesn't do that. So I think I'm gonna go public float placer cooldown equals 0f, and then I can just Genshin Impact in update placer cooldown minus equals time dot delta time, and then I can say you're only allowed to place the placer if placer cooldown is less than 0. And then when I can start the placer, I can do placer cooldown equals f. So it waits 1/10 of a second before it lets you actually place it. Now that should prevent that. But you should still be able to play it because the placer cooldown decreases. Boom. Yeah, and of course the cards are not going to be right here. They're going to be somewhere else. Like, not right in the middle of your screen. But you get the point. And then I can do W to draw some more cards. Oh shit. Well, what are you not liking? How is it? How? What are you not liking here? The hand index should be accurate. It's the index of the hands. Clearly it's not liking when I'm adding a card with W. What? Is it messing it up? Oh. Wait, is that it? Huh? So adding a card. Can I debug this? Debug.log placer card dot car hand index. So wait, what is it not liking here? That's gonna throw an error when it reloads because I did save too early once. I've got no clue. It's time to go find out why in the cool game of debugging. So, yep. Yep. What? What? Wait, is there two things for W? Oh. You know, why do I even try? Of course it's gonna throw a fucking error. Of course it's gonna throw an error if it's trying to place a card that doesn't exist. Okay. Yeah, okay, that was it. That was literally it. Man, that's dumb. Alright. So, now what I can do is I can draw these cards from, like, the either or something. Now what I want to do is I want to get there. I want to align these cards to a better position. So let me grab a card thing so I can get the positions that I want. So currently they're spawning in at, this is where they're spawning in. I think they should spawn in like over here. So like 17.5. So when you're drawing a new one, you do 17.5. And then what I want to do is I want to have their target Y position not be the top, but rather be like right here or something. So -6. Actually, how big are these cards? Those cards are pretty damn big, you know? So I might actually go slightly lower at -6.5. 7. Okay, 7's right at the bottom of the screen. So 6.7. Yeah. Yeah, because that like lines it up right at the bottom there. That's nice. Okay. 6.7 I like. So then what I can do is I can go over to the fucking thing I wrote recently. If I could not be blind. Where is it? What? Why am I being... There it is. -6.7. So now what should happen is they should all spawn in from over here and get thrown into the deck. Well, that would help if I got rid of that one. So I can start this up. It's going to lag for a second when it first boots up. But yeah, now you've got some cards. And you can place them. You can... What? You know what? I'm not going to question. I think I've broken it, guys. Yeah. I pressed spacebar. Now, that's not something you want to do. Because... when I pressed spacebar, it tried to spawn a card that didn't exist. So that would explain what was going on there. Anyway, enough of my dumb boyness. You've got your cards. You can place them, and then W to draw more. And then yeah, that's good. That's good. I am liking this. So in terms of my stream goals that I had set up at the beginning of the stream, create hand system for cards and allow cards playing when clicked. I think I think I've done both of that, actually. I think I've done that. Um, although having this... So here's where my conundrum is that what I currently am thinking of is I want to have like text on them. But if I do that, this happens. So I might have to actually make them UI elements. I should probably reference the canvas now that I think about it. That sounds like a good plan. And then I can create... This is canvas scaling, correct? Yeah, okay. So I think I'm going to rework the card slightly so that it's actually a UI image. Here's the question. Can I use the same click detection method with a UI image? I don't know. That's what we're about to find out. So the scripts I need to give it is spawn data and card display. Card display is easy, it's right there. So spawn data, again, it's doing doubling up. That's fine though. So now you've got this. Card type should be card. I am dumb and didn't even do that on the originals. Not that it matters because there's no special card data, whatever. But it's I can talk. I'm not making a lot of sense at the current moment in time, but that doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter. Yeah, so what I want to know is if I go to the network manager and I just replace the spawning thing with card 2, put that card 2 in there, I go to network manager, card becomes card 2, and then get this. I need to edit something. I need to basically change the place that it spawns from game object to miscrefs 2. Right? Because that's the canvas. Yeah, so now they spawn in the canvas. I think. So what I am mostly concerned about is their position they spawn in and where they go. All right, they seem to be going to the right place. That's good to see. That's good to see. Can I click them though? No. Okay. So I need to find a different method for getting click detection on UI elements. So can I just be like Unity on click UI elements? On click events. This I mean, very suspicious looking website here, but uh-huh. What? On item selected? That seems like a custom variable or a custom function. Scriptable. What the hell am I looking at? No, 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 no. No, 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 no. On click on UI images. I just want to know I pointer click handler. On pointer click. Let's see how that works. So if I go to the card display and I just also reference I pointer. What? Oh, on what? Well, it's just saying that it wants that. So then I can go maybe. Do I even need this? Well, I've got genuinely no clue if this is gonna work. So, we're gonna find out. Does this work? Well, not implemented. I did kind of just half-ass that. I'll be fair. To be fair. Some sort of tab selection system. No, 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 no. I just want to know if you can click UI elements. I think what I could do probably is you make it a button, right? Okay, so hear me out. I'll make it a public void, but I'm gonna change it from on mouse over to clickety. And then I can delete this. So this should run whenever I try and do clickety. Then what I can do, get out of play mode for one, although I think it's gonna kick me out. No, it didn't, but I can go to projects. So they have inbuilt buttons, right? You feel my balls, you know? You fondling them accurately. So if I can go to the prefab card to card add component button, right? And then I can do on click, and then it references itself and runs the card display clickety. What? I'm not hallucinating, right? It's not in here. Oh, it's private void. Man, my brain working. Anyway, function card display clickety. That works. That works. That works. You know what? I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. Right? And then I can go like images for all I care. I can make it baller. You can click, you could draw baller. Oh, it's amazing. This is literally the best thing of all time. I don't know how I've ever done anything without baller. Yeah, this is perfect. That's all working. And what I can then do is I can do a public void. I actually don't need a fixed update for this, probably. But I can grab a private... Actually, this should be public, so I don't have to grab it. Public text mesh pro UGUI. This is just going to be called, like, number. Actually, this will just be called name, for convenience sake. So I can do start name name.text equals spawn data card type, not to string, because it doesn't like it when I just do that. And you're like, oh, but Milo, what the hell is that gonna do? There's nothing there. What's it gonna do? Yeah, exactly. I think you can probably guess what I'm doing here. There we go. So I can go to the UI, text mesh pro. I can make it like black, but then also have it like a number. I can do like a random number, like 4, center. I think I can go like Control Alt, that one, yeah, and then I can just scale this up to like 100. Yeah, 150. Wait, that's gonna cause an error. Knew it. It's because me and my brain did not do that. Now it should work, though. Now what you should see is we should have 5 cards, with only 1 being doubled. Correct. In this case, it's 3. So the ones we should draw are everything that's not 3. We should draw everything before 3 first. So that's 1, 2, 3... Or no, it's 1, 2, 4, 5, right? Am I hallucinating? I might be. Oh wait, no, that's because there's not 5. I'm smart. So we drew 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's the first hand. So that we should do 3, 2, and 1. Same thing. Same thing. So then 4, it has to be. And then this can be any 4. Or this can be anything. Yeah. This is just a hand system working as it's intended to, and and now you can see which cards I'm drawing, instead of it just being like a white thing. What I could also do if I wanted is I could have their the size of the area equal to the card type to show you that that works too. So I can go over to the gamer, and then I can go start placer. Take a look at this. Card.card type. Ain't that something? Now, is this a bad plan? Probably. But it's also funny. I'm also gonna move down. I'm gonna move the friendly turf indicator to be like over here. That might fuck some shit up, I'm gonna be real. But the 4 does a 4, the 2 does a 2, the 1 does a 1, the 3 does a 3. 4 does a 4. Right? Now you can see the cards. They do different shits. And that is good. That's literally like everything I set out to do today, and we've been going for about 55 minutes according to OBS, which is really sick. That's really sick. So I'd call that a pretty good I'd call that a pretty good day. I mean, we've created just this. I mean, it went from blank thing where you just could press a keybind to do it, so now you have a hand that you can place this shit from. It automatically like smooths this out. You can draw cards easily. The only thing I might actually do is yoink the code where it adds a card to hand, right? And I might do when you place a placer, then it also is going to add a card to hand. And why would I do that? This is so that it automatically, like your hand always remains the same size, right? Now, of course, there are going to be some cards that have different effects, so I might hijack what they do when you click them, but that's card specific, you know? Kind of feels a bit stale. At some point, I'm not going to be able to place cards anymore. Oh, I forgot you can also cancel the actions as well. That's something I added in today. So I can put a 2 here, 2 there, 1 there, 3 there. This is a fairly entertaining game, just trying to fill up space. Oh shit. 4? I don't think I can put a 4 down at all, anywhere. I think this might be it. Nope, there's more. That's it. I've reached the point of no return. I don't know why, that just was fairly interesting, trying to see how much I could fit in there after I sporadically placed a few. Yeah, this is a clusterfuck of code, but it works. It does the job. And that's all we need it to, because who cares about optimization? There's no such thing. I've never heard of that. I mean, in terms of, like, FPS, this thing's gonna run at a beautiful amount. I have a lot of shit open right now, and, like, my FPS is gonna be good anyway. Right? 600, 700 FPS. Yeah. No, this is, like, nothing. It's like, even when you're placing it, it's running, like, quite a bit more code for determining your amount. It's, like, not even affecting it at all. That's beautiful. That's genuinely really beautiful. I am really happy with this. I'm not really sure if there's I didn't that was everything I really planned to do for today. I could probably think of some more shit to do. Like maybe creating a system for cards to actually place stuff, creating enemy turf, maybe sending networking stuff. That could be interesting. That's actually not a bad plan. Don't ask why I have like so many of these open. But yeah. Oh, one sec. All right. So, that's actually my stream goals complete. So I'm going to edit the text on that just says to just be like done. Put that over there. Stream goals. Where you finish those? Now that my thing that I set out to do is done, I think the next thing I'm gonna work on is probably multiplayer networking. Oh, that's a bitch. basically you join someone else's match, they place a card, then it should send over the internet that you've placed a card. Now, this should, in theory, be plausible by changing this to true. Right? I don't have a great way of showing two at the same time because what I normally do is I have one on each monitor. But let's build and run. Objects are trying to be loaded during a domain backup. I don't know, that seems like something that's not related to me. Not my problem. That sounds like a load of, not my problem. Yeah, I mean, it's not gonna be the best. It's not gonna Budapest, you know, with just changing that Boolean to true. I think it's gonna cause some errors, personally, because it's not gonna have a card reference. But it will spawn it in, right? You don't need to know about the behind-the-scenes stuff with aux tools and how I have random functions that spawn data and whatever. But I think my guess is that it should cause an error. That is what I think should happen. So now this is a build version of the game. I'm going to bring this to my other monitor. I don't care if you can't see it. It doesn't really matter. So what is going to happen is I can do like a 1 and put it up there or something. Now I can host a match. What a great code. What a great code. That is genuinely one of the toppest tier codes I've ever seen. Now, I should be in, but there's not going to be anything because that was placed there beforehand. There's no reason for it to have it. But if I place this, no. Oh yeah, probably because it's going to have an error. No, it's just actually not sending it. Why is that? Server gamer should exist, as far as I'm aware. Oh wait, I know why. Wow. Oh, don't you just hate it when? What? What? What do you mean server gamer does not have an... What? Give me this. Why has this all been... Huh? You know what? I don't care. Not my problem. Not my problem. Actually, bring that back just so I can get rid of these ones. You know, it would help if I checked the documentation. And when I say check the documentation, I mean make sure that the functions I was relying upon, this one and this one, were actually working. That would help. Wait, does random functions even get the client ID? What do you mean I don't have anything? Yeah, okay, that's fair. The client ID does get generated, right? Yeah. It should be good. I can't move Unity back over. It's reloading script assemblies. Stop. Okay, there we go. Save. Me when I'm building and running. Saving probably wasn't necessary, but who cares? Yeah, that's pretty fun. If I remember to actually make the functions do their job properly, what I'm guessing is going to happen is if I put this here and I click host match, RTLH6B, what I'm guessing should happen is I should join. I shouldn't see that one. There's no reason for it to be there. No, wrong button. RTLH6B. So what I can do, though, is probably place this. It's not there again. But this one, I imagine, probably sent an error message. Correct. Told you. Multiple. Well, that's a different error. I don't know what it's actually talking about. But this one... I'm gonna have to look up what that is, if that's a persistent thing. This one, though, this is something I was entirely predicting, right? So what's it not liking right now? This? What? Interreference placer update. Yeah, there's no. It's saying at random function 79. Well, random function 79, I think, is the spawning thingy. Oh. What? I'm so confused. Object reference? It should have created the thing. That's what it do. It spawns the thing. You know what? This isn't my problem. I mean, it definitely is my problem, because I'm gonna have to fix it at some point. But it's also not my problem. I'm not gonna do that today. Multiplayer networking is a headache and a bitch. I'm not doing it. It's evil. I hate it. But it's very fun. When I say very fun, I mean the opposite of fun. So there's some error going on with references. I'll probably sort that out on my own later. It doesn't seem like it'd be really fun to watch, to be honest. Uh, I've got honestly nothing more to do. Streaming for an hour, that's pretty good considering what I was able to do. I I honestly don't know. I've said that a lot, but that's because I didn't honestly think I would complete this fast. What the f- Okay. So simply changing this to from false or from yeah, from false to true caused it to not like me anymore. It's something in here that it's not finding. But I don't know what that would be. So, not my problem. Yeah. Anyway, back to the actual working version of the game. Whoa, crazy. Wait a minute. Oh my fucking... I just realized why there's an error. I swear to Christ, I'm gonna... Server gamer. Unless it's spawning it in it. Funny, in it. No. There's no server gamer. There's no server gamer. No, wait, that wouldn't make any sense. No, it was fine before. That shouldn't cut. What? No, hold on. My brain is thinking properly. What's going on, I think, is that the server gamer only gets spawned when you're in the thing. No, I'm not doing this right now. I'm not doing this right now. I'm probably just gonna end the stream here because yeah, I've done everything I set out to do. My stream goals are done. I kind of expected that to take a while, at least more than an hour. Um, yeah, it's been fun actually. It's a pretty decent way to be productive. I'll probably stream again. Um, maybe semi-regularly. I don't know. But yeah, until next time. See ya, nerds. Or should I say bozos?